Women with PCOS are having issues because the pancreas plays a role in ovulation. The number one driver behind women with PCOS is too much sugar in your bloodstream, insulin resistance, and that is the reason why most of them are put on metformin, a diabetic medication. Ovulation is when eggs are being released from our ovaries. What the eggs are being released from, those are called follicles. These follicles are actually what they're calling cysts. PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, poly means many. The cysts are those follicles that your eggs are naturally released from each month. However, for women with PCOS, they're not releasing eggs. They're not ovulating each month. Insulin resistance is basically when your cells stop responding to insulin. Insulin is released by the pancreas and it is like a key. It unlocks the cells to use up the sugar that is in the bloodstream. So at some point, you're putting too much sugar into your bloodstream. The cell starts resisting the insulin. We don't want any more sugar. It's too much. So ladies, naturally, you need to cut off the sugar. Cut off or drastically cut down your sugar intake. So because the body starts resisting the insulin, both the sugar and the insulin builds up in your bloodstream. A lot of insulin will produce more male hormones. This is why females with PCOS are getting hair on their face. They have too much male hormones. In a normal cycle, insulin is used for follicle development as well as androgen production. Androgens is the male hormones, which is normal. However, these male hormones are supposed to be converted into estrogen. What is used to convert it into estrogen? Follicle stimulating hormones. Too much insulin in the body means it's too much luteinizing hormones. Luteinizing hormone is the hormone that triggers the body for ovulation. That's what the luteinizing hormone does. Follicle stimulating hormone is the hormone that prepares the egg for maturity. But when you have too much insulin in your body, the follicle stimulating hormone is too low, which means the eggs are not getting mature, which means they will not be released during ovulation because they're not mature. Even though the luteinizing hormone is there to tell your body that ovulation time, release an egg, the follicle stimulating hormone that is supposed to actually prepare the egg and make that egg get mature for the ovulation is way too low. So that's why ovulation is basically non-existent for women with PCOS. That's why most of them do not get their period, and that's why it's so hard for them to get pregnant. No egg is being released. All those eggs that were supposed to get mature to be released, they're not mature. So it's a bunch of immature eggs in the follicles, and that's what they call PCOS. All those cysts are eggs and follicles that are immature that have not been released. That's what PCOS is.